Welcome back, trainers, and by request, you all are wondering, can regular Mawile do what Shadow Mawile does in the Mountain Cup? And well, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to you. So before we do continue on, if you can hit that like button, it would be much appreciated. Helps the channel out like usual, keeps me in a good mood, and keeps things flowing here nice and good. All right, with that said though, hit that like button and let's go ahead and take a look. Now, Mawile, that's non-shadow. So we do have a shiny. I have plenty of Mawiles, but I'm just going to go ahead and use this one that I had made right now. It doesn't have ideal IVs. It's got high attack. I just caught it straight out of a raid. So it's not going to be the IVs that you particularly want, but that doesn't really make a difference here, okay? Speaking of Mawile, we cut the Shadow out here. What do you know? This is going to be my first battle, as a matter of fact. So we're looking great. Now, we do have the Whiscash on the team. They're going to be backing out as soon as they see that because it's a wrap. But we're going to swap that out, the Whiscash, for Shadow Walrein, and we're going to go with the old team that we had in the last video, except we're going to be using regular Mawile. So let's talk about the benefits here. Well, you're not going to be Shadow, obviously, so you're going to be able to take hits a lot better. Now, you're not doing as much damage, but you're still doing a lot of damage, okay? If they're weak to fire, they're really weak to fire, right? So you do have that going on. You're going to be able to take hits a lot better as opposed to the regular one. Other than that, I mean, there's really not much more to say except for let's go ahead and see what it can do here, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get it. They're bringing in that Froslass. We can take a Shadow Ball. Let's let this go here. No problem at all. They're going to have to throw Avalanche. I think we might survive that. Barely. Probably might KO. Nonetheless, we're using a shield here because we're in a great position. Taking out that Froslass. They're still holding on to 2 shields. We're in a great position because we have the Whiscash in the back, okay? And you're going to see Mawile putting in the work here in a minute. So we're going to be immediately swapping. Figure they're going to be going for their Rock Tomb, but they're going for Overheat, but it doesn't really matter. Both of those moves are resisted. We go for the Mud Bomb. They're going to let it go because that is pretty much a wrap. So we're going to be leading with I keep wanting to say Shadow Mawile, regular Mawile the entire time. Great lead with Froslass here. They were stunned because their whole team is weak to it. They probably were almost going to back out at first, and they back out right after they swap into their Escavalier. Oh, let's go. This is the Mawile Cup. What are we going to see? Another Froslass, baby. Let's go. Obviously, that's good as well. They're going to be swapping into Diggersby, and we're going to be bringing in our Whiscash here. Maybe could have went with the Lapras. Probably should have went with the Lapras, to be honest with you. But hey, we're going to go ahead and bring in the old Data Cash. Now, shielding up the Earthquake correctly here. We want to go for Blizzard, and of course they're letting it go. You have no idea how much that pissed me off, because if I built up to Blizzard, right, and they let it go. If I went for the Blizzard, then the shield would have came up, literally. Sometimes I feel like I'm battling bots over here. Okay, so we're going to go for another Mud Bomb. I mean, there's no point in going for Blizzard at this point, and guess what? Yeah, they're going to take advantage of this and shield it up so they could win, and they swap and lock. Okay, thanks for helping me win. Bringing back Mawile here, and since we're not Shadow, we're going to be able to take a Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's the difference here. You're actually going to be able to take a Shadow Ball, but they hit me with Crunch. I'm like, okay, that works? So they got a Marsh Stomp back there. Yeah, I wanted to throw Iron Head, but we're just going to go ahead and go for Power Punch, and we get a shield. Oh, boy. Are you serious right now? So we bring in the Whiscash to have them use up their energy here, and then the Lapras is going to be able to help take control of the situation. So far, if I haven't answered your question, we've got plenty of video for you to see the regular Mawile in action. But if you want a direct answer right now, should you invest in a regular Mawile if you don't have a good Shadow? And I'm going to say, go for it. You're not really... It's not like some sort of horrible decision. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I invested in a regular Mawile when I could have gotten a Shadow. Shadows are great, but you're taking so much damage. I cannot stress it enough. The regular Mawile, you know, using Shadow Mawile all the time and then bringing out this regular one, I'm not going to say I didn't see a difference. I didn't see a difference in damage. It's definitely there. As a Shadow, you're doing more. But something that I significantly noticed that I enjoyed quite a bit with the regular one over the Shadow is the fact that I can actually take hits now. Okay, at this point we would have been in probably the red with the regular Mawile. Alright, so we're able to take the win up against the Empoleon. Granted, we had to use a shield. Bringing in a Whiscash, we're going to go straight for that Iron Head. It's not very effective, but better than just a Power Punch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Lapras here because we're going to be able to take the Blizzard. Those Mud Bombs are going to be actually doing a lot. And of course, they go for a Blizzard when I say that. Of course, that's not what you want to do. I'm really confused. I don't know, maybe it's like a like, you know, battle cry last move, like, ah, Blizzard. Anyways, bringing in the Whiscash here to take control of the situation. Go ahead and hit me with that Avalanche. That's no problem at all. All right, sounds good to me. Think this might be the one where I screw up and we have a double KO. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so you see they just used their last shield. What? No. I take that back. Sorry, I'm spoiling the video ahead. Oops. Bringing back our Lapras. Oh, that's the only thing that we have. Immediately going for the Surf, hoping that this is going to KO. Come on. All right, great. We still have a shield left, and that's all we really need. They're not going to be able to get to a Shadow Wall and then an Avalanche. They bait me. That's okay. Come on. And we get to it, and we're going to be able to take the win with our Lapras here. Let's go. Like telling you folks, fire, you want to use it. Fire in this Mountain Cup. All right, next battle met with a Shadow Wall Rain. Now, this could be bad if they hit me with an Earthquake, but we do have Iron Head as well as Power Up Punch here. So what we're going to do is shield this up. I mean, we can't really risk it. Earthquake will KO, but they're going to be baiting me with an Icicle Spear. Oh, okay, very nice. Going for an Iron Head and almost KOing them. This is definitely going to be another Icicle Spear, so we'll let this go. Unfortunately, we used a shield, but technically we would have had to sometime. They're bringing in a Diggersby, and I immediately swap into the Lapras, as we do have the Shadow Wall Rain on our team now that can handle that as well. So we are good to just bring this Lapras in here. While we want to hold on to that Mawile, because we've seen you give it an inch and it takes a freaking mile, and there you go. Froslass in the back, it will take an inch and it'll chomp down a mile. Simple as that. You've seen the Registeel quit out yesterday. It's ma'am. Okay. Oh, my bad. All right, so bringing in the Mawile, and like we said, give it an inch, take a mile. Going to go to town, immediately vamp up our Fire Fang here. Another Avalanche will take us out. While we are getting their last shield here, this is going to KO, but the Wall Rain is going to be able to handle this. Should be able to get to Icicle Spear, which should be enough. Not should, will be enough to take them out. Absolutely easy money. And we're going to go ahead and throw that immediately here. As much as I wanted to farm down, we're going to go ahead and maintain our health. And Diggersby is looking real bad here. Even if they get an Earthquake off, it's pretty much a wrap, and we don't even need to hit any of those bubbles, and we're going to be able to take the win with our Shadow Wall Rain. Let's go. All right, I saw all of your tweets out there on Twitter, and I'm happy that my last team helped you all out, and you're ranking up and going positive. That's amazing. So we had a bad lead swapping into Lapras, and they're swapping into Lucario. So we were up against Gliscor with our Mawile, horrible lead, and they're swapping into Lucario as we bring in our Lapras, and we're being countered front and middle so far. This is looking like a complete loss, but we're not going to back out yet because there is still hope. We're going to go ahead and call that Power Up Punch, call the next one, and still hold on to our shields, and put a lot of our hope into that Mawile, and as well as the Wall Rain, more so the Wall Rain. Immediately swapping, and they have a freaking Empoleon, folks, and they've got 2 shields left. This is getting a... Well, they got 1 shield left, my bad. Okay, so we build all the way up to Earthquake. Let's go. Let me get that shield. All right, if we would have KO'd, that would have been great too. They have pretty much no room to kind of guess, because if they let that go, they don't want to go up against the Wall Rain. They caught, but I'm going to be throwing Icicle Spear. You better believe it. I had a feeling that we're going to throw that son of a gun in there, and we're going to take it out in one shot, and looks like we're going to be able to take the win. And this is where I screw up. I could have made it to Earthquake. I swear they had another shield. That's why I went for it. Freaking hell. Son of a gun. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Mawile, come on, buddy. Finish it off for us here. You can do it. I know you're not Shadow, but let's get it. Power Up Punch, Fire Fang, Fire Fang, Fire Fang, double KO. Lovely. That was a clear win. I could have made it to Earthquake. I screwed up. I wasn't paying attention. Next battle. Met with another Shadow Wall Rain. They're going to be retreating into their Escavalier. Oh no. Oh no. Power Up Punching them and vamping up our attack. They bring in their Mad Cargo, and I immediately swap into our Lapras. This Rock Tomb is going to... It pretty much one-shots Lapras. It's a freaking hard-hitting move here. Okay, so we're going to shield it up. They do lower our attack, but we can still KO, as it's going to be 4 times effective with that water plus stat plus shadow. Even if they lower my attack again, I think we'll still be able to KO them. Alright, so they're going to double shield. It's kind of annoying because the Wall Rain needs to build all the way up to Earthquake, right? They're going for another Rock Tomb. They're swapping into their Wall Rain here. And I'm just like, damn, what am I... I couldn't swap. They're going for Earthquake. I should have just threw Surf to do something. But yeah, here we go. Bring it in the Mawile. Gonna go for Iron Head. And then I think we want to swap into our Wall. No, that's gonna KO. Never mind. And they've got that Mad Cargo. Okay, well, GG's to us. Rock Tomb's gonna pretty much KO. We're not as tanky as Lapras, or yeah, that's about as much damage. But we get there with 1 HP. Probably 0. It just about registered that last Incinerate right as we hit Earthquake. That was freaking close. That was a good game. Next one, we're going to be met with Empoleon again. Oh boy, here we go with this. Now, we've done this with the Shadow Mawile, and it's actually not that bad for you. Well, as a Shadow, you're going down super quick, and you will be able to do the damage, but as a regular Mawile, it's a lot more comfortable because you can take the damage, and those waterfalls are not doing as much. They're shielding up the first power-up punch, baby. Let's go. I was trying to catch. Unfortunately, I didn't, and they're going to be keeping that energy on their Empoleon while swapping into Escavalier, which is going to be a counter to Lapras, but not before we get off a Surf, doing a ton of damage here. Now, yeah, it's not looking particularly too good for us here. Of course, we're going to be bringing in the Mawile. Fire Fang them down, go for the power-up punch against the Empoleon. We should be able to KO this thing here. This plus a couple more. Let's see it. Oh, they shielded. Oh my gosh, okay. So they're shieldless. Hopefully there's something in the back that the Walrein can handle. We got rid of their Escavalier and their Empoleon. What is in the back? Oh, Abomasnow. Yeah. Yeah, boy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go Icicle Spear. Get off the next one immediately here. Shield up whatever they throw, but they're not even getting to a charge move, getting to another Icicle Spear, which is going to KO that Abomasnow, and we're taking the win, and we had a bad lead. Let's get it. Well, it was an okay lead. Next one, what are we going to see? Oh, Escavalier, let's get it. Yeah, let's go. Stunned again, and they're sitting there for a second, bringing in a Walrein. We're going to go ahead and go for Power Punch. Probably should have swapped a lot sooner. That was a bad idea on my end, but at least we're getting a shield, so technically it's not looking so horrible. Earthquake, going to do a lot, so we're going to go ahead and shield it up, calling it correctly. Great. The Escavalier is going to have a field day going up against our ice types in the back, so we kind of need to figure this situation out here. Hitting me with an Earthquake again. Going to go for the Skull Bash here, and they're letting it go. Figure they're going to come back in here with their Escavalier and farm me down, and I don't get to the Surf. Damn, that's so bad. Now they've got a hell of a lot of energy. I have to shield this up because this will KO, even though we're not Shadow. They swap, and they've got a Froslass, so I'm thinking, okay, we could have stayed here, but this is actually really good for us. What we're going to do is wither them down. That Escavalier does have a little energy, but not enough to get to a Drill Run up against our Mawile's Fire Fang. So we just need to bring them low enough, and of course we're building up to Earthquake, and they're calling it like, come on, boss. Really? You're gonna get that brave over here? Oh, okay. Well, continue to be brave. You do what you gotta do. Now, I was thinking they had 2 avalanches, which would have been enough to KO the Mawile. But check this out. Oh boy. Well, no, wait, no, they're not. No, never mind. I thought we had lower health. See, that's the beauty of having a non-Shadow. Do you see that? If we had Shadow right there, we would have been taken out. Okay. Next battle, horrible lead up against Diggersby. We're going to swap into our Lapras here. And they're going to be building up energy, bringing in an Empoleon. Damn, these Empoleons coming out of nowhere. So we're going to go for the Skull Bash, which still does a lot of energy, or a lot of damage, as you can see here. And we've raised our defense as well. Surf is also doing a decent amount of damage up against Empoleon. And they're letting it go. So this is perfect. Drill Run, go ahead. Do it. Better yet, Hydro Cannon. Okay, Hydro Cannon. Fantastic. Bringing in Froslass here, which is going to be taking a whole heck of a lot of energy as well. Or, damn, I keep mixing that up for whatever reason. Damage. And the alignment is just perfect. Walrein's going to go up against Diggersby, and it's a wrap. Now, we can't just say we win, right? But it's looking pretty good. We've got 2 shields. They immediately swap into their Diggersby. We catch a Fire Punch. I would assume that's what it is. Okay, and that's pretty much a wrap here. They're going to back out, right? Back out. Okay, beautiful. We got our 100 wins for the second time. I think it's the second time. Yeah, it's 200 battles here. Going to go ahead and collect that, and we're looking good. All right, moving it on. What are we going to see with that Mawile, folks? Walrein. Okay, they're retreating into a Mad Cargo. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Lapras. Now, the thing about that Mad Cargo is got Rock Throw, so it's super effective to both the Walrein and the Lapras, not just a little bit of extra damage because we're ice and water. So we got a lot to worry about here. So there's, well, going for Rock Tomb. We're going to shield it up, of course, because we want to get off the Surf. But here's the problem at this point. They've used both shields, sure, but they have just farmed us up. So we bring in the Mawile. Ooh, I don't know about this one, folks. We're going to go for Iron Head. This is not very effective. It's neutral because of the fire typing, but part rock, so it's doing a decent amount. We have to call Rock Tomb. Oh, are you kidding me? Let's go. Let's farm them down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Beautiful. They're shieldless. So we're going to go for the Iron Head, which is going to do a lot to this Walrein here. Then swap into our Walrein immediately. They lowered our attack. Okay, I was confused. I was so confused as to why I didn't do more damage. But I was like, I'm not Shadow. But then they also did Rock Tomb. So there's it. There's your explanation. All right, going for the Earthquake. Let's take this sucker out of here. Get out of here, Walrein. What you got back there? Froslass. Oh. Give Mawile an inch. It will take a mile. Give it a little bit of health, and it's always going to help you out. I tell you what. Shadow Ball. Okay, no problem. So what we're going to do here before they can farm us down is hit this Earthquake, swap into Mawile, and finish them off. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!